What's up, guys? I'm Paul, and I'm going to give you a tour of my home gym in my townhome. So, right when you come down the steps, we first have the, it's kind of where I sit down, get ready, put our shoes on. Me and my wife, it's kind of where we get set up, put on some music. So, we have this Ion Pathfinder that we got, I believe, from Costco. It's Bluetooth, it's got a phone charger on top where you can dock your phone, charge it up. It's pretty good for the gym. Also, it's good for when, this is a basement gym, so, out back we have a deck out there. We'll grill, we have cookouts and stuff, so, a little versatility there. So, pretty cool music device there. We got a couple chairs where we can sit down and get ready. Like I said, we have also a Titan fitness adjustable plyo box. Got some Reebok CrossFit Nanos. I got some lifts there from Reebok as well, and she's got some Nike Metcons that she likes to wear too. And we also have the few barbells here, usually the ones that we use out here the most. The top one is going to be the Rogue Ohio deadlift bar. You can see that. And just got that one in. Haven't even got to use it for deadlifts yet, but looked like a good one. You can't go wrong with Rogue, right? Also under that I have a Titan Fitness axle bar. Just got that kind of recently too. Been able to use it a few times. It's been helping me with my grip, getting the grip up. No knurling on it. It's a fat grip, so it does make it a lot harder to do rows and stuff like that. Under that is a Synergy barbell. That's my wife's. It's a 35-pound women's bar, one that she'll usually be using for her lifts, deadlifts, and whatnot. And that is a Titan Fitness gun rack barbell storage. I'd rather go with the vertical storage, but I have limited height in my I think this is 90 inches to ceiling, so a lot of the barbells don't even fit upright down here, so I had to go with the horizontal storage, but works, keeps stuff off the floor, keeps the gym tidy. Over here I have a bunch of these Titan Fitness, what do they call them, tiles or mats. I think these are 1.5 inches, so I use those for, I'll lay them out for deadlifts, use them, stack them up for box squats, or also for box pull, stuff like that. And I even stack them over here for belt squats and use them, so they're pretty versatile too. Over here we got a couple Titan Fitness silencer pads. Those are great for keeping it quiet when I'm doing something like pen lay rows or deadlifts or something. I have neighbors on either side of me, so try not to piss them off too much. But yeah, so those come in handy. That leads to the out back there. Here we have this is the Schwinn Airdyne 6, and I got this one on, I believe, Facebook Marketplace. I think they run $600-700. I got this one for $300. So this is the only cardio piece that we have down here, but it works well, and you can use it for intervals. You can do steady state stuff. So it's a great cardio tool. Right here we have this is a POWERTEC adjustable bench. Put it down. And yeah, it's adjustable, fully adjustable. It's got a place for attachments as well. POWERTEC sells a lot of attachments to go with that. Like over here I have the leg curl, leg extension attachment. And there's a few others too that I don't use as often, but so I haven't put away. But this workbench, you see, attaches to the POWERTEC lever gym, which I have, which has been pretty versatile, pretty awesome. You have a cable system here in the back. If you've never seen it before, we have like a lat pull down. Let me Back up again. Like a lat pull down, and you also have like a low attachment as well, for low rows and curls and stuff like that. This for like lat pull downs or whatever when you want to anchor your legs in. And then you have these lever arms, which are adjustable, and you can also pull this pin out, and it'll make them work unilaterally too, so independently of each other. So that's pretty cool. You know, I use this a lot for pressing movements. I use it for shrugs. It even has an attachment that goes on these. Actually, I have it up here. This piece will connect between those two, make it kind of like a barbell. So I'll use that for like seated calf raises. You can use it for squats. I don't really like it as a squat movement, but I mean, there's just a ton of things you can do. So this is great for if you have a limited space and you want to get it in. This is a pretty good option. I think it runs about $1,500 on the POWERTEC website, so would recommend that. This over here is a connector piece for the POWERTEC, and this I actually made myself. I'll pull it out real quick. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but this was the POWERTEC leg press, but I just used a few pieces from it and created a belt squat. So you actually just anchor it in right here, this little metallic piece here, anchor the end right there in there, and I use this to load some weight on there to counter the weight that you'll be using with the cable system, and have a pulley cable right there. You connect to the low row attachment, and then this piece right here you attach to your belt, and you can do belt squats. So this is completely custom, won't find it anywhere else in any other gym. So I just thought I might go over that. I'm going to make another video to show how exactly I made that, but I'm not going to get too into it right now. Just wanted to show that because that gets a lot of use. Nice accessory movement to the barbell squat. So as you just saw a minute ago, this is my wall control unit. I have a lot of the cable attachments and whatnot. So up there at the top, like I said, you have the connector piece for the POWERTEC. Under that you also have a couple lat pull downs. This one goes to the POWERTEC, and this one was one I had for my other cable station. I'll show you in a minute. Another lat pull down with a more of a neutral grip, also a close grip, and then a couple of these. This one came with the POWERTEC. This one I have for the other cable station as well. And then I got like a V grip, which I use a lot. This is one of the pull pins for the POWERTEC. I just got out of the way up there. This is a mobility star. I got this from Rogue. That's just for kind of working out some kinks in the muscles and stuff. Kind of painful. Right here I got a tricep rope. I got a couple of these collars that go with the POWERTEC machine over there. Another tricep rope. Got some grippers. These aren't Captains of Crush, they're just some random one I got on Amazon that were a lot cheaper. These go to my other cable machine as well. And this right here is a catch I got for the barbell, or for the belt squat. Got that from Rep Fitness. I think it was about 20 bucks. And I use that, actually attach it up here when I'm doing belt squats, so I can, connect it to the cable for the belt squat, so I don't have to be hooking it to my belt, at the floor level. I can just step right up to it and detach it from the chain, the catch, and right to my belt, and get to going on my belt squats. So that comes in handy, because at first it was it was a real pain. So this was worth the 20 bucks. I happened to see it and I said, oh man, I got to get that. So all right, so also we have this is just a Honeywell air purifier that I use just to keep, basements get musty, Air quality is not the best in the basement sometimes, so get that thing going. Plus a little more airflow in here is always good. Over here I have, this is a glute ham raise sissy squat from CFF, and they call it a GHD, a glute ham developer, but it's more like a Nordic curl type of movement. So I'm not gonna take it out because it's heavy, but you know, you just lay it flat on the ground, and you know, you can do you load this up to counter your body weight, and you can do your sissy squats and your Nordic curls, and that thing's come in handy. Saved me a lot of space because I don't think I really have that much space for a big GHD in here, so that's come in handy. Down here I got some Rep Fitness bumper plates. I got a complete set from 45 down to 10 pounds. These are great just for regular weight, but also for, you know, doing the deadlifts and stuff. Don't want to damage my floors. Want to keep it somewhat quiet in the townhouse. The rack that they're on, I got something from Amazon that I got. I don't remember the brand, if it even has a brand name. Right here I got a cap easy curl bar, along with some, you know, some collars I got on Amazon as well, just some cheap ones. Right here I got a deadlift jack. This is another one from Amazon. What was the brand on there? Run Now. But it's actually a pretty good piece, pretty good quality, and you know, saves your back when you're unloading and loading those plates for deadlifts and heavy rows and stuff like that. So that's been great. And then I also have another cable station. I got this before I got the POWERTEC, but honestly I still use this a lot even since getting the POWERTEC. This one is from Valor Fitness, you see up there, and it is the BD62, and it's plate loaded. It was a little short for my liking, so I elevated it. I had a couple legs from an old futon that I was throwing out. I tore those off, and I was able to get it up a little higher off the ground, and put a couple milk crates in here just for some extra storage. Got some gloves for hitting the Wave Master floor bag there. I got a one of these wrist forearm workers, whatever. You can attach it to the cable machine or just a weight plate or something. I think that's Titan Fitness, and that'll blow your forearms up, get your grip good. A couple more little cable attachments. I have a landmine that really doesn't get that much use these days. That was one of my first pieces, so I used to use it a lot, but not so much anymore. I got a little ab wheel. I'm actually waiting on an ab wheel I just got from Rogue. It was on sale and had to grab it because this is just a little cheap one, and you know, it's gotten the job done, but I want one with the curved wheel. And also I use that for not only for ab rollouts, but also for when I'm doing those Nordic curls over here. That helps because those are really hard without something to brace yourself, or use like the plyo ball to roll out to. Back here, got one of those little pads for like hip thrusts. And then over here, just a couple little dumbbells that my wife mostly uses for some of her workouts. There's some 8s and 5s. I couldn't tell you the brand of those. Those are old. Had those for a long time. Like I said, the Wave Master punching bag. The base is filled with water right now, although I would recommend filling it with sand because it can still move up off the ground when you're hitting it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some sand in there, make it a little better. But I got this one off of Facebook Marketplace. I think I got it for $100 or under. I think they're about $300, so saved a lot of money there. And then you can see back there I got my son's gloves. He's He's 11, so he likes to come down and hit the bag too. It's good to get him involved in some physical fitness activities and stuff, especially during the pandemic and whatnot. So also, if you probably saw, I got a couple of pieces of wood. That piece of wood back there I'll pull out for deadlifts. Like if I want to do deficit deadlifts, I can add that because it's a little thinner. I can add it to the stack of mats if I'm doing deficit deadlifts or block pulls, anything like that. And then the 2x4, I actually pull that out, use it for calf raises. And then right here, as you've probably seen, is the West Side Barbell Scout Reverse Hyper. And this thing's pretty cool, man. I got it because it folds away, but honestly I don't fold it away that often. I can kind of keep it loaded up and ready to go. But if I do get some other equipment, I can, I'm short on space, I can just fold it away. But for now, I just keep it out. This has been a great piece, helped me with my lower back and getting my deadlifts up and helping with my hip hinge movements, and really blows up the quads, the hamstrings and the glutes and the low back. So been a great tool. I highly recommend it. I got a few, like a mat down over here. I got a foam roller I use quite a bit when I get pretty sore, stiff. I got a kettlebell. This was actually the first piece of equipment technically for the home gym, because when I wanted to do something at home, got me a kettlebell and figured out how to do some of the movements, and that's how it all started, honestly. And that was years ago. So still have that. Don't use it quite as often because I have all this other stuff now, but it's there if I need it. We got another foam roller, and then I have an Archon, a 15-pound slam ball. Don't use that too often either anymore. And then right here, this is a Vulcan open trap bar, or they call it an ox bar. And this thing's pretty cool. It's kind of like the Eleiko or the Kabuki strength open trap bar. I think it was kind of a little bit of a knockoff of that, but it's just cool. It's kind of rounded like the Eleiko one is, so I can use it for like the cambered squats or good mornings. I also use it, of course, for trap bar deadlifts. It's got the two different grips. One's a fat grip and then a normal size grip. And then, of course, it sits upright like that, so you can load the plates on there without using the deadlift jack. And so that's a pretty cool feature. Also, you can use it for pressing movements because it's a rackable bar. Shrugs, farmer's carries, all kinds of stuff. So that's been a nice piece, nice addition to the gym. I have a fan down here. Got this on Amazon. It's Geek Air. It's actually a wireless fan, so you can unplug it and take it wherever. Here I got a TV, Samsung TV. Don't use it that often, actually. I might throw on the game if I'm working out and there's a game on, but other than that, I usually just listen to music for the most part. There's me, my wife, and my son over there, and my favorite football team, which is currently trying to find a new name. And then I don't know if I went over the flooring is just carpet tile that I put in myself. I had a little flood down here one year, and I ripped out all the old carpet, and I said, you know what, I don't want to have to ever deal with this again. So if it ever does flood down here again, I can just use the shop vac, and I don't have to rip up any of this carpet. It should all dry up well without getting moldy, and it's it's durable. It's good for working out on. Like I said, it's not real soft like regular carpet is, so it's kind of like that office carpet, So and plus, if it gets too dirty in certain spots, I can just rip out the 2x2 piece and replace it. I got extras, so that's been a good addition. And then I have these floodlights up here for lighting, and that's about it for here. But I'm not done, because back here is where I do a lot of the heavy lifting. This is my rep rack. This is a custom built one because I was short on space. I built a half rack. So this wasn't one of the ones you could select on the website. I had to build it myself, and I love it. It is awesome. So you know, I got the sandwich J cups. Of course, I have the spotter arms, and I got 4 band pegs. I have some chains, big heavy duty chains from Titan Fitness, and then these were some ones that I got off of Amazon. I try and conjugate, so those come in handy for some of the workouts, busting through plateaus and whatnot. I have a Rogue, what is this, a hanger? I forgot what they call it, but that to hang the chains on. The weight plates, these are X-Mark weight plates, and they're the polyurethane. And I got 6 45s, with some 25s here. I have some 35s that were out on the reverse hyper out there. Got some 2 sets of 10s, and then these are some other weight plates that I got secondhand off Facebook Marketplace, and these are the iron grip. So I got some 2.5s and some 5s as well. Up here I have the Rogue monolift. Probably would have got the rep ones, but they weren't in stock, and really wanted to get some, so I went with the Rogue, and they fit the rack. However, I guess the measurements are slightly off, because Rogue uses I think rep uses metric system, so as you can see, it doesn't quite line up with this peg hole here. So normally you would put these pins through the hole, but can't fit it through, so you know, they don't seem to move around too much without it. But just know that if you have a rep rack, that, you know, like I said, they fit through the hole, but they will not line up for both of them. So no big deal, they don't move around too much when I'm using it. I got the big rep nameplate up here with the multi-grip pull-up bar. It's got a fat grip back here, regular grip. Also, yeah, that's pretty much it for the rack. I got a couple attachments. I got a dip attachment, that's from Rep as well. And then I have a Rep flat bench with the nice fat pad. Really nice bench. Rep has some really nice benches. I was tempted to get the adjustable one, but I already have one. I said, you know what, let me just get the flat bench, because my adjustable bench moves around on me a little bit while I'm trying to get tight for those bench presses. Over here I have the POWERBLOCK expandables. These go up to 90 pounds, so they go from 5 to 90, and these have been awesome. I love them. It was kind of between the POWERBLOCKs and the Iron Masters, and while the Iron Masters might be good for someone who might be kind of a little more rough with the weights, these POWERBLOCKs just seem to be a little quicker when going up and down in weight. You know, you just pull the pin, select the next weight, you know. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that, so that's why I went with the POWERBLOCKs. And they're pretty durable too. I'm not throwing them around or anything. I mean, I'm in a townhouse anyway, I can't be making that much noise, but you know, they get the job done. And they're sitting on a Titan Fitness adjustable dumbbell rack. Here I got these on Amazon. These are called Plate Mate, and they're actually magnet weights. So you know, these actually, I can get these up to 95. And then my plan is, when I get, man, those things are pretty powerful magnets. my plan is to get, you know, just some regular dumbbells when I need the hundreds. I can get those. I'm gonna go probably get some ones, some 110s, and some 120s, and just use these to go in between, you know, for the 5. So those are pretty cool. They're not the cheapest though. I think for all 4 it was like $100, so a little bit of a splurge purchase there, but I figured they'd come in handy. And then also I got a couple little 1.25s back there that don't get much use. I might use them for like overhead press, but other than that I haven't used them too much. And then over here I have another wall control unit. Right here I have another Bluetooth speaker that will link up with the other one out there, and because rather than blasting my music louder so I can hear it better back here, I just have this smaller one where I can still hear the music pretty well. Above that I have just bought this. This is a Time Birds little clock, so I don't have to keep using my phone to, you know, time my workouts. So this one I thought was pretty cool because, I mean, it wasn't as big as the ones you usually see or as expensive as you got the ones that mount up on the wall or whatever. But this one, it's magnetized, so it's got a magnet on the back. You know, you can put it pretty much wherever. You got some metal, and I thought that was cool. You can take that wherever. Put it up, even up on the whiteboard there, so that's pretty cool. And I think that was about $100 at Rogue Fitness. Over here I got the Rogue collars. Not sure exactly what collars these are, but they are pretty awesome. And I got a couple carabiners. This is the ratchet I had to buy specifically to put this rack together because I didn't have anything to fit these huge bolts. I mean, it was just massive. I got this thing delivered and went to go put it together, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't have anything that fits these. So I went out to like Lowe's, and they didn't even have one that big. I had to end up going to like AutoZone and get one just to put that thing together. So I keep it here in case I need to make some adjustments, which I do from time to time. This goes to the dip attachment I have down here. These are for the chains, so you hook it on the barbell, hook the chains to it. I have this Rogue little barbell cleaning brush, and I like this little shelf for the wall control unit. Pretty cool. Got some knockoff fat grips, and I have a Rogue lifting belt and some Rogue wrist wraps that I use often. Over here I just have a whiteboard that I'll use. I keep all my workouts in a log book, but it's easy to just throw it up here and then record it in my book when I need to. I list all the bar weights up there for me and my wife, just when we're programming, and then also this is her little workout I just wrote up for her, and then a couple little recent maxes for me in conjugate. Just started conjugate, so I'll be maxing a lot and using those weights to program off of. So I have some of these bands that I got early when I started the gym. Before I got cables, I was using those a lot. Don't use them quite as much. I think my wife uses them a little more than I do now. I got some heavier bands here, and all my other bands are in my my bag that I take to and from work, because I have a gym at work too that I use. So I'm kind of back and forth between there, and I need my bands, like I said, for the conjugate program. Then over here I have some more barbell storage. This is a cap gun rack, horizontal storage. Up top it was a bar that I got off of Amazon. I think it was my first specialty bar I bought. I think it's a monkey grip or some, I forget the name of it, the brand, but it looks pretty heavy duty, but it's actually hollow, so it's fairly light. It's only like 20-25 pounds or something, but I love that for close grip benching and if my shoulders are bothering me, I can use this and still get my bench presses in without bothering my shoulders too much. Right here I have the Rogue power bar, and this thing is a beast. I'll probably have this forever. The knurling's pretty aggressive on it. I went to go do some sumo deadlifts the other day with this, and the knurling is so aggressive it was tearing my shins up. So that's kind of why I bought that Rogue deadlift bar for the sumos, and well, just deadlifting in general now. But I couldn't take it. It was tearing my shins up. Below that we have as a Titan Fitness, what do they call this one? The Yukon bar. So they have two bars similar to this. One's a Yukon, which this is, and then the other one was, I think, a Bison bar, which has some bad reviews. They say it won't like stay up, and it flips, and I don't know, it just had some bad reviews. I think this one's a little bit bigger and better, so that's why I went with that one. And then I have a Titan Fitness safety squat bar that gets a lot of use. I use this for so much, for squatting, for the good mornings, for my box squats. I use it a lot. Whenever I'm here pretty much squatting, I'm using this. And at work they don't have a safety squat bar, so I'll be using that using regular barbells there, but I use this whenever I get the chance here. And that thing it was hard at first, but it has built my mid back up a lot during squats and good mornings, like I said. Got another Geek Air fan back here, and I have a little kitchenette that I installed a while back when I used to rent the basement out before I got married. But now it's just down here in the gym, so I got the mini fridge, and it's mostly just beer and stuff right now. I don't really use it that much, honestly. The microwave still left over from when I had a tenant down here. A little bit of storage, got some little supplements that I really don't even use that much, but also got a chalk up here, a chalk bowl, the Rebuilding Milo book, which has been great at keeping me healthy at my ripe old age of 38. So I got a lot of aches and pains that comes in handy for. And then I have just an anatomy book, and I got a couple other books, I just don't have them down here right now. And a little extra storage, and I got my washer and dryer for when I sweat through all my clothes, I can just throw them in. And then I got a full bathroom over here. I'm not gonna show you, but full bathroom if I need it. Back here I have some first of all, I got the rep flag, but this is just some storage under the stairs that I have. I mean, not a whole lot to see here, just I got a plyo ball, got my adjustable bench, like I said, I got a shop vac back here. Way back there I have back extension from Titan Fitness and some of the POWERTEC attachments. And also got a scale to see how fat I've gotten, and the flooring is these are just some rubber mats I got off of Amazon. They're really thin. It's not like stall mats or anything, but I just wanted to protect the tile that I had back here, and they were easy to cut because I knew I had this little space right here that I was gonna have to cut them. I didn't want to have to cut horse stall mats. And then I do have some mirrors. I have 5 mirrors I got them from Lowe's. I think they're about $50 a piece, and just mounted those. I mean, they're great for checking form, checking yourself out, but also it really opens the space up because this is only about an 8 by 10 space here, so they really make it look nice, look like a gym. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I appreciate you watching the video. Give you one more look at it. All right, thanks for watching. Y'all take it easy.